Good morning, family. Just shuffling the cards and asking Spirit to provide the message for the collective for the day. I only take jumpers. I don't like to have any human intervention. Oops, there we go. So if I were to choose a card, that's me picking and not Spirit, and that's the divination of the card reading. So that's why I don't pick any that don't jump out. So first one out, Porcupine Spirit, time for beginner mind. So we're always learning, we're always students. We need to go back to the basics. And I was actually just thinking when I was making my coffee just then about gratitude. I know it's a really big buzzword at the minute, but it is so important that we actually take stock of the things that are around us. Again, because I know I spoke about this the other day, because we are constantly wanting to achieve and strive for more, we overlook the things that we've actually got already. Not just things like material things, but you know, the sense of family, the sense of security that we already have. Okay, we might want more security, more stability, but look at what we've got now. Go back to the beginning. Look at where you were last year. Look at where you were 2 years ago, 5 years ago. Look how far you've come. Remember how far you've come and grown in the time that you've been aware. These card readings, you know, okay, they're for fun and they are very kind of out there at the moment, aren't they? You know, popular. Everybody wants to you know, get in on the card reading, but you're drawn to it for a reason. You're drawn to it because you understand that Spirit has a message, that there's something greater in the universe other than just us. You are on this journey. If you're reading these, you are part of the collective that are waking up, that are awakened, and this is a reminder that, you know, no matter how far we've actually come, no matter what we've learned, we're always students. We always need to remember the process that we're on, you know, the journey that we're actually on. Time for a beginner mind. We can go backwards. So recently, I'm actually rewriting, I would say, my Reiki guide. So it's a support guide for people who are going through Reiki 1, 2 or Masters. And the things that I've remembered going back to, like looking at my first attunement and my second attunement, they're quite mind-blowing. You know, I'd sounds awful, I'd actually forgotten what a journey this has been, you know. And so I'm being reminded, and so I, as part of the collective, you know, I'm being reminded that it is time for a beginner's mind. Go backwards, strip things away, look at what it is you're wanting, kind of reset, look at what it is you're wanting. Where do you want to go to? What is your destination? Where is the journey taking you? And be open to infinite possibilities with that as you travel backwards and look at what started you off on this journey. You know, sometimes we've become so fixated with the goal that we had in mind 5 years ago when we started manifesting, that things have changed though, you know, our needs have changed. We've grown spiritually, physically, emotionally, you know, through the healing, through the process of awakening. What was right for us, what we were manifesting back 4 and 5 years ago, let's say. I don't know why I keep going back to 4 and 5 years. I suppose that's relevant for somebody. What was right for us then might not be right for us now. So we're kind of going with the flow, trying to create something that we started creating 4 and 5 years ago. But things have changed. That might not be right for us now. So be open to endless, infinite possibilities, and don't be fixated on one end goal. So, you know, we should always try to be in the now moment. Yes, okay, we know that we need to have an idea of like, you know, at like 8 o'clock we're going to take the kids to school, 9 o'clock we get to work. You know, next week we've got a dentist appointment, you know, in 3 weeks we've got somebody's birthday. So, okay, we have to plan that way, but be present now in this moment. What is it you need today? What do you want to achieve today? And that's a state of flow. If we're just in the now moment, now, this hour, this minute, we flow with that. What do we need now in this now moment? Once we start to flow with that, we will probably find that we will go into a different journey, that what we were manifesting and wanting 4 and 5 years ago just isn't what we need now. Okay, it's a beautiful image, that, the starfish. And I'm even though it's not the right colours, so don't all jump on me, but even though it's not the right colours, I see the centre here as the heart, you know, the heart space. So heart space traditionally would be green, but it just, what do you need in your heart? Really look at that. Okay, last card out. Oh, wow. Protection. Guardians of the land. Protection. And you see the stag here? King of the forest, emperor of the forest, watching out over you. You are protected, family. We don't understand how prevalent our ancestry is. And for us to be, I have talked about it before, for us to be sitting here today, you know, listening to this reading, we have got the protection of thousands of generations of ancestors, all behind us, all rooting for us. You are protected, family, and don't forget it. Thank you for watching.